this morning. Switching gears now, we're over to Mike and Raj.
All right, thank you very much, Mel. Good morning, Mike Eppel. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Roger. How are you?
Very good. Our housing market apparently doing too well, though.
Yeah.
We're number 2.
We're number 2, and it's on one of these rankings where you don't necessarily want to be. The UBS Global Wealth Index, the bubble index, they're calling it, for real estate, says Toronto is the second most overvalued real estate market in the world now, second to only Munich. Also overvalued right now, we've got Hong Kong and Amsterdam and Vancouver, which ranks in 7th spot, which is kind of interesting because we always think, oh, Vancouver's so expensive, comparatively speaking. But because, you know, housing prices here have tripled from the year 2000 to 2017 and continue to climb, and there's just not enough new build for everybody who's moving here. Yeah, we've got, some prices just are astronomically high. It's not necessarily about mortgage rates. They've been trying to cool things off with new mortgage rules and restrictions, but you got to be careful a little bit, UBS says, because when we get to these stratospheric levels, then it comes to a point, okay, when, at what point do you have to sell to actually make your money back, in the future?
Hold and prosper, I guess. Are they saying how overvalued we are?
No, I didn't go into specifics exactly, but they're just doing a ranking in this case. But again, it's not just the price you pay, but then you have all the real estate fees on top of that, and you have to wait X number of years, to the next person who's going to perhaps buy your property at an even higher price than you paid. And at that time, you already thought, oh my goodness, I'm paying how much for what?
And yes, I think they're hoping that people will look at this as a long-term investment.
Well,
place to live.
And again, supply and demand is key. The job market's good. We've got people coming into the city, certainly, and you still have that balance for the most part. And again, more buyers than sellers, which has been an ongoing issue in the GTA.
And so when it becomes more sellers than buyers, we'll be talking the other way, right?
Then it flips. Yep.
Economic report card came out from Stats Canada. How are we doing?
Well, it's coming out later this morning, but it's going to be interesting for the second half of the year because the theory is the economy is starting to slow a little bit, and as soon as we start to see signals of that, guess what? We'll be talking about maybe lower interest rates and mortgage rates of the Bank of Canada. We'll see if, in fact, the numbers bear out to the overall forecast right now.
All right, lots to see with that. All right, Michael, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Have yourself a great day.
You too.